Hi everyone, my name is Avishi Sharma and in this task I have developed a user interface by using HTML and PHP to insert records into a MySQL database by using embedded SQL. The application also performs multiple validations before inserting records into the database. Next we move to our tools and technologies. For this implementation, I use XAMPP as the web server package as you can see. Then we move to Apache, which is used to run the application, and MySQL. Here, MySQL is used as a database management system. I also used HTML for front end user interface, PHP for backend processing and validation, and PHP MyAdmin for database management. Then we move to our database. Let me show you. This is our database. This is a database. I created a database which I named as food underscore order. Inside this database I created a table which I named as customer. Then we moved to customer table. Here I stored name, email, address, membership type. Then we move to customer table. Here I will show you table customer. Here currently, the table contains no newly inserted records for this demonstration. Then we move to our user interface form. Let me show you. This is our user interface form which is developed by using HTML. The form allows the user to enter its name, its email, its address and membership type, and an insert button which is provided to submit the data. First, we're talking about our validations. Our first validations are empty field validation. As we can see, when an error message is displayed that all fields are required, when which says that all fields are required, this validation ensures that mandatory fields cannot be left empty. Then we refresh it and move to our second validation. Our second validation is our name. When I stored name as 123 and select, then it says name should contain only alphabet. This shows an error message because number are not allowed in the name field. This validation ensures that the name contains only alphabets. Then we refresh and move to our third validation, which is our email validation. Let ABC gmail.com. Let's see. Now we add this regular insert. Now the system displays an invalid email format message. This validation checks whether the email is entered in the correct format or not. Then we refresh it and move to our fourth validation, where I select all of these but not select membership type. Then we move to insert and it shows all fields are required. Now the system displayed an error message. This validation ensures that the valid membership type is selected. Then we move to fifth validation, where we created this record inserted successfully. Then we move to back page and refresh it. Then I will move to validation field, which is duplicate email validation. When we enter duplicate email, it shows errors. As you can see, error is email already exists. This validation ensures that the same email cannot be stored multiple times. Now we move to our PHP MyAdmin. We remove this from our SQL. We type truncate customer semicolon. and remove. Okay. Here we can see no invalid record has been inserted into the table from our validation. Next we move to our form. Here we add this. Now I will demonstrate a successful insertion by using valid data. Now I insert this record inserted successfully. This the record inserted successfully and a success message is displayed here. Then table after insertion we refresh our PHP my admin and we can see now the customer table shows the newly added record successfully. We can see our name, email, address, and membership type. Then we move to our code. This is our PHP code, and this is our index.html code. This is our HTML code which is used to design the user interface form. The form collect the customer details and send the data to PHP backend by using post method insert.php. This is a PHP backend code. The PHP code connect to my SQL. I will show PHP. Huh. My the PHP code connect to my SQL database, retrieve the form data, performs validation. This is our validation as I explained it briefly here, and execute the SQL insert query to store the records. This is our insert query. The validation, this is our validation. The validation implemented include the empty field validation, name validation, email format validation, membership validation, and duplicate email validation. As you can see, duplicate email validation, email validation, name validation, and empty field validation. The SQL query used in the PHP code is an example of embedded SQL. Then we move to our index. This whole is our HTML code which is used here. It is used as front end user interface, and our PHP is behave as backend processing and validation. And our PHP, this is our PHP. As you can see, this I created a foods underscore order, and in this one record is added. This is used for database management. Thank you so much.